DJ, crank that. Lights low, bass up. All night. Yeah, yeah. Moving me now. Pulled up clean in the neon glow. Whole squad vibing and we stealing the show. Hands in the air when the beat drops hard. Feel that shake from the floor to the stars. Mirror ball flash, everybody alive. Heartbeat sync when the speakers collide. No stress here, let the rhythm take flight. We don't sleep, we just dance all night.
Turn it up, let the whole room spin. Lose control when the drums kick in. One more round, let the energy rise. Fire in the speakers, fire in the eyes.
DJ, crank that loud. Make the whole club move right now. Bounce to the left, bounce to the right. We came to live in the neon light. Crank that, don't slow down. 808's got us off the ground. Hands up high, let the bassline hit. Tonight we own every second of it. Smoking lasers cut across the stage. Everybody wild like we broke the cage. Feet keep moving when the tempo climbs. Sweat dripping heavy, but we're feeling fine. VIP dreams with the downtown sound. Every single heartbeat rattling the ground. From midnight to the sunrise glow, we ride this wave and never go home. Oh, feel the bass inside your soul. Let the rhythm take control. DJ, crank that loud. Put that energy into the crowd. One more drop, let the whole place jump when the beat comes back. Let the speakers don't take. Crank that all night long. Everybody singing to the same song. No goodbye when the lights turn blue. We bring the party back.
Brand new.
DJ, crank that. Headlights fading in the rearview haze. Old ghost calling, but I changed my name. Every mile marker burns another page of every broken promise, every ounce of shame. I got dust on my boots and fire in my chest. A restless heart that never learned to rest. No map, no mercy, no looking back. Just a long black road and a full gas tank. And I don't wanna hear yesterday. Don't wanna relive the wreckage again. I just wanna run away till I can't see the past. All I see is what's in front of me, like a sunrise breaking through the glass. I just wanna fly, leave the pain somewhere the memories can last. With the wind screaming louder than regret, I ain't slowing down, not yet. I just wanna run away. control. If tomorrow finds me, I'll finally be free. 'Cause the farther I go, the closer I get to me. I just wanna run away till I can't see the past. All I see is what's in front of me, and I pray this feeling lasts. I just wanna live right now, not trapped inside what didn't last. With the whole world opening ahead of me, like I was always meant to be. Yeah, I just wanna run away. Run away till the past fades gray. Run away and finally feel okay. Hey, engines hum like a heartbeat wild. Held me down, I'm chasing miles. Rubber burns on a midnight line. Every second feels like mine. Lights go out, it's do or die. Feel that fire as I fly. No fear living in my veins, just the love of the game. Every turn, every scar, every risk I take, built from passion, not the fame I chase. It's the love of the game, feel it in my soul. Through the dust and the danger, I'm losing control. Full throttle dreams, yeah, I'm all in flame. I don't race for glory, just the love of the game. Hey, crowds fade out, but I hear the sound of my wheels tearing up the ground. Every lap, every line I trace leaves a mark no one can erase. Sweat and steel, yeah, I pay the price. Chasing moments you can't buy twice. Win or lose, I'll stake my claim. Still driven by the love of the game. Through the highs, through the wrecks, I remain the same. It's a fire that forever stays untamed. It's the love of the game, feel it in my soul. Through the dust and the danger, I'm losing control. Full throttle dreams, yeah, I'm all in flame. I don't race for glory, just the love of the game.
Welcome everyone here tonight as we are live right here in Atlanta, and I tell you what, I'm super excited for this one. This is the PGR Salute to Service 200, brought to you on the Blackout Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith. I tell you what, I've been extremely pumped because this is not new Atlanta. This is not going to act like a super speedway here tonight. This is going to challenge the drivers in a new way, and you will be excited to know that they are coming here to play here tonight as the race is on for points. The name of the game is points. They got to get them if they don't have them, and it's crunch time for some of these drivers. So they got to get it done, as they are doing a chase this year. I do believe they are doing a chase. And drivers just below that cut line, Ben Madden, Matthew Ebert, Jesse Erdman, and Michael James. Above that cut line, Matt Flemming, Thomas Meeks, Brandon Perry, William Robbins, Cody Keller, Landon Bednarz, Doug Ward, Josh Larson, Gabriel Garcia, Zachary Beige, Jack Scoville, and Michael Simons. Now, what they're going to have to do here tonight is they're going to have to drive their tails off, because this track is anything but easy. And on the Old Atlanta, you have to drive this thing, and you have to maintain the throttle control. It does not act like New Atlanta, where you just hammer down and go. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and talk about tonight's race info. And there it is. It's the PGR Salute to Service 200. Track length is 1.5 miles, located in Atlanta, Georgia. It is a 100-degree track temp. It is 70 degrees, cloudy, 5-mile-an-hour wind. So pristine conditions for racing here in Atlanta. It's going to be great for them. I'm fairly confident that the track temp will not hinder someone's ability to drive. So we're going to start bringing these guys up one at a time. We're going to start with Dakota Collins, see how he feels here tonight. Dakota.
What's going on?
Tonight, it's Old Atlanta. How do you feel coming into this one?
Too shabby. I just ran a race here not too long ago, but, you know, that was in the next gen, not the Gen 6s, so we'll see.
Now, when it comes to the differences in the cars, everybody's like, oh, hey, that's the old generation. Does that make a difference when it comes to drivability?
I think it does, because, you know, with the next gen, you can't just, you know, floor it down to the put the pedal to the gas, you know, or what am I trying to say here? Floor, you know, dang it, why can't I speak right now? But anyways, put your, you know, go full throttle. And here I haven't lifted once, so I think that's really a big difference.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully it works out for you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. That's Dakota Collins, everybody. Jamie, I got faith in him, buddy. I have faith. Now let's hear from let's hear from Gabriel Garcia. I think Elliot Jacobson's dealing with some issues. Gabe.
What's going on?
Man, another night. It's Old Atlanta. How do you feel coming into this one?
Pretty good. Can't wait to race tonight. It should be fun. It's going to be an older track, so it's going to be a bit more abrasive on the tires. So I'm excited. Should be fun.
Now, old track, old car. Does that mean that the car should actually fit the track?
I don't think anything fits this track. It'll bite you where you least expect it.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully you can get it dialed in.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Gabriel Garcia getting that one done, and now let's hear from Matthew Ebert. Ebert. Oh, all right. Let's bring up the music maestro, Zach Crabtree. Zach. Oh, Zach.
Brandon Smith. What's going on?
What a night. It is Old Atlanta with the Gen 6. How do you feel coming into this one?
We're feeling pretty confident. You know, we've been getting settled in, getting used to everything, and I don't know, we're feeling pretty good. We don't want to spoil anything, so we're just gonna probably leave it at just trying to keep it clean and see where things end up.
All right, man. Well, good luck to you. Hopefully it works out. And, man, the videos that you produce are hot, hot, hot. And so keep up the good work there. In case everyone's wondering, Zachary Crabtree here, creator of the video that we show at the opening part of every one of my streams.
Well, I do appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of hard work.
Take
I
a
appreciate
bow,
you,
dude. Take a bow.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man, absolutely. You know, it means a lot. I appreciate you allowing me to use my creative side to help you out with your channel and all that. That definitely means a lot. And yeah, a lot of work goes into it, and I definitely take a lot of pride in it. So.
All right, man. Well, good luck here tonight. You got your hands full here at Old Atlanta. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
So Zachary Crabtree, get ready. Ben Madden is here from Australia. He does not like to be interviewed, though, so I will not be bringing him up. William Robbins is not in the chat at all, so he can't be brought up. Marty can't be brought up. So let's go ahead, take a moment, and thank all of the men and women out there that have supported this great country, whether you're in an ambulance, whether you're rocking an ambulance, fire truck, policeman, doesn't matter. Whatever service you are in, we appreciate you on behalf of the network here and everybody out there. Thank you for what you do. And remember that some people might not appreciate you, but this network does. And frankly, that's all that matters. If you got the network support, you're good to go. So keep doing what you guys do and enjoy the race if you are a serviceman or woman out there. And just know that the network appreciates everything you do. We are still waiting on a few other drivers to get in here to the chat. They're kind of funneling in. iRacing had a major update, so we're going to go ahead and talk about tonight's points coming into this one. At the top of the board, no surprise there. Matthew Flemming and Thomas Meigs going head-to-head. Surprising hopeful, though, Brandon Perry, top 3 here, and that is going to be an interesting factor. William Robbins, Cody Keller, Landon Bednarz, all kind of in a close battle with Brandon Perry for that third-place spot. There's only about 6 points to separate all 4 of those drivers. Then we go back between Doug Ward, Josh Larson. There's only a 10-point separation. Gabriel Garcia is holding off Zachary Beige, but behind him is a whole hoop of other drivers where if he does not perform here tonight, somebody's going to get knocked out. It's going to be an interesting night, to say the least. They are definitely going to have to do what they do and get this one done here tonight. So I hope that everybody brought their A game to get this one done, because I've ran Old Atlanta. You have to use some throttle control if you want to maintain that tire. You're going to actually want the low side line to save the tire. High side if you're trying to go fast. You got to find the line with it. And that's where some people just fall short, you know. We're still waiting on Jamie Pugh to get here. I think he's eating or something. Who knows? He's probably enjoying himself a little bit before we really get into this. He's going to come at some point, but I also know he's dealing with some stuff. So our co-commentator Jamie Pugh will be here. We're in the bunker. Would you believe it? Service race. We're in a bunker because we're hiding out in case garden gnomes suddenly attack the planet. The lawn gnomes will eventually take it over. We all know this. It's no surprise. So, but also got a shout out to my Flemming wife if she's out there. The whole broadcast team might be here in the chat here. You see Jamie Pugh in the chat already, but also note our social media director Jenna Smith is out there too. Shout out to her. She does a great job making sure the video is up and up to par. So hopefully she is enjoying time in the office, as me and Jamie have to be in a bunker. We're going to go ahead and start bringing up a few more drivers here, one at a time. Started with Doug Ward. Dougie boy,
Hey there.
So here tonight, it's Old Atlanta. How do you feel coming into this one?
I feel all right. There's a couple new things with this update here, so it's going to be interesting to navigate some of that stuff alongside, usually decently tricky track. Though, in what I have practiced, it seems like in this car, it's been easier than in years prior for Old Atlanta. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, man. Well, hopefully you get it done here tonight, and good luck. And yeah, the track updates. I've seen one with the fuel calculator, which is really gonna hopefully make your life easier.
Hopefully.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Doug Warren getting used to some of the new features. Let's hear from Isaac Hendricks next. Oh, Isaac. Isaac? Oh, too busy. Let's hear from Marty. Marty.
Hey, how's it going?
Man, what a night. You made it here to the track. How do you feel here tonight?
We'll see. I'll definitely be fighting back from a pretty big penalty at the start of this one. So just here to get to a finish and try not to ruffle any more feathers.
Now, after last week as a driver, last week was honestly really tough for you. What are you going to do to maybe bounce back off that? Or is it just going to be not really so much focus on the finish and just focus on the drive?
Just get there and not ruffle any more feathers.
All right, man. Well, good luck. Hopefully the odds are in your favor, and hopefully everything is good and smooth for you here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Marty, obviously coming back after a big penalty from last week. Let's hear from William Robbins. Robbins.
Hey, what's up, Brandon?
Now, you're back here. It's new, Old Atlanta. The car looks great, and is it safe to say that you're not in Network Nightmare?
I'm not in a hotel tonight. I'm at home in my rig, man. I can see what's happening. We're good to go tonight, man. That last week, God, that was a nightmare.
No, as talk with Robbins, obviously Marty last week. Absolutely a tough race for him. Not the race he was hoping for at all. Usually not even. It was last week was honestly unlike anything we've had in a long time here on the network. And obviously you had a tough race too. Or is it safe to say you're just going to put that in the past and just drive it out? Or is it something where you're just going to try and maybe keep it a little bit smooth here tonight just to not stir up anymore?
Yeah, I got to put that one behind me, man. Last week I was traveling, so I was traveling for work. I was down in Texas in a hotel, and normally I'm at home in my rig. I've got triples, 32 inches, wrapping around me, 3 32-inch curved monitors, and I'm in my seat. I've got a good feel, and so last week I'm on my Lenovo gaming laptop with like an 18-inch screen in front of me. I've got a Logitech G29 and some pedals I had Meeks send me in the mail to my plant down there so I could take them to my hotel. And I'm set up on this like just pasted together setup. My audio wasn't set right. I couldn't hear my spotter. Not having the side screens really messed with me on peripherals. So man, I just kept clearing myself where I thought I had it and it didn't. Like, just massive difference, man. I'll tell you now, if you're used to running in a rig on triples and then you go to an 18-inch single screen in front of you, oof, it's tough.
Well, I run on a 32 myself, but it's a single screen, so I don't know what your problem was, dude.
If I were on a single screen, like a big screen right in front of my face, like a 32, like if I just had my middle monitor, probably fine. But I had this thing set up on like the hotel desk, the wheel mounted below it on another part of the desk. It was a struggle. I struggled.
All right. Well, hopefully everything works out for you here tonight, and good luck.
Car feels good, man. I think it's going to be a good race.
All right, man. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks, Brandon.
Thank you. So William Robbins, not on the not in the boondocks. He's racing normal. He should be okay, we think. Not sure. Otherwise, we're going to have to drag him to the other bunker I have made. Just saying, it's salute to service here tonight. If you have anybody near you that is in any part of the police force, the ambulance, the fire, whatever they may do, walk up to them and thank them. Thank a veteran out there. Thank anybody who helps protect this country or help this country to operate each and every day and helps keep us safe. So salute to them. And if you know anybody, well, just walk up to them and say thank you. They deserve that much, okay? And now let's hear from Cody Keller. Cody.
Brandon Smith.
Cody, Bobodi, B5, Bobodi, Cody.
Yeah, can you hear me? Copy?
All right, now enough messing with you. We're in the bunker here at Blackout Racing Network. We had to hide from the lawn gnomes.
Yeah, we gotta watch it.
And gremlins.
And William Robbins. He's a menace. Last week he was terrorizing the whole field.
Well, here tonight, don't act like you were so clean either, mister.
Oh, I didn't cause any incidents last week.
You're still involved.
Hey, not by choice, right? Wise man once said.
But here tonight, it's Old Atlanta. Now, you might be actually familiar with this one to a point. How do you feel coming into this one?
No idea yet. I'm still unpacking some files here on the update. Haven't spent any time on track on Old Atlanta with the Gen 6, so we're going to find out here hopefully in about 5 minutes.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and I'll let you get back to it.
All right. Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you. So that was Cody Keller, everybody. He's this is kind of getting all logged in. Yeah, the major update is shaking things up here tonight. So we're going to take a just a moment here. We got to do one other thing before we really kick this thing off. For all those service men and women out there, soldiers, whoever you may be, just know you guys are never forgotten here at the network. Please rise for the playing of your national anthem done by Mr. Chris Stapleton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad strides and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular of bombs burst, singing out, yeah, through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the
What a great national anthem that one was done by Mr. Chris Stapleton. Now, we're going to go down and see what all these guys are exactly doing. You know, when we look at the qualifying board, Isaac Hendricks is right at the top. And then you got Michael Simons in there, and Dakota Collins, Ben Madden, William Robbins. Now, these guys are all starting to put down some fast lap time, starting to put them down early. Let's hear from Josh Larson next, see if he's managed to get in here, or see if I can catch him ahead of time. Larson. Man, what a day, night, whatever time it is. You know, it's Old Atlanta. How do you feel coming into this one?
I don't know. I'm still sitting here watching the update.
Still watching what?
The update.
Oh, that's right. The update. Well, do you think you'll be in here on time to be able to try it?
Hopefully I'll be in by qualifying.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to get you out of here so I'm not jacking your network speed.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you. So Josh Larson still updating. Thomas Meeks looks like everybody's still filing in here. And everybody is still finding their way to the track. See Isaac Hendrick rocking the red, white, and blue DuPont 24. Man, what a fired up machine that one is. I believe he is not the only one that's red, white, and blue. You do have Marty, who's rocking one too. I'm not sure what it says on it though. We'll see if it's a service or not. Looks like it is the Thunderbirds, U.S. Air Force. So he's supporting the Air Force here. He was last week, so great deal there. Kind of looking through some of these guys. Looks like Meeks and Erdman are not here yet to the track, so looks like Jesse Erdman just got here. He's going to be in the black and gold. Oh, nope. He's all decked out, PGR, red, white, and blue on the number 45 here tonight. I believe Thomas Meeks will be in a Wheels America machine. He's got a little bit of red, white, and blue inspiration there. Matt Flemming, of course, not bringing nothing there. He's not a good one. Obviously, my favorite one is Isaac Hendricks 24 right there. You see it in the bottom left or right on screen right now. He is my clear-cut winner on the deal. Of course, we do have the Goodrich number 3. Of course, we're still waiting on to see that number 3 Goodrich machine win on this network. In nearly 3 to 4 years, we have never seen a number 3 Goodrich car, or commonly known as a Dale Earnhardt machine, win on this network. If somebody remembers something I don't, let me know, but to the date, I do not remember one. So we are hoping to see that one shine here tonight. See a lot of sparks flying off that bottom left side of those Gen 6s. We got just about 14 minutes to go here. So you know what? We're going to have some fun here. Enjoy, go grab some popcorn, go grab some soft drink. This is going to be a brief commercial break from the servicemen and women out there across this great nation, the U.S. of A, baby.
Lunch packed heavy like a fuel stop team.
All right, well, it appears we have found Jamie Pugh. He managed to escape the bunker. He managed to get his way to the track. He's putting down some test laps. And you know what? We're going to have some fun here. We're going to go on board with Jamie to see how he's tackling this track as it's looking like he's putting down some pretty decent laps. So let's go on board with Jamie Pugh here. I'm going to just sit on his lap. He isn't going to mind. He's going to cross the start-finish line here, kick it out by the wall. He's going to come down, grab that low side line, and then try to get it down here into the low side also. Interesting enough, you do not see him lifting 8,200 RPMs, and he is climbing. Gets right in that draft with the 42, gets right back on it. He's going to have to stay in it. Gets down and dirty, gets underneath Marty, and away he goes. And there is a lap around Old Atlanta. Sitting on the lap with Jamie Pugh. Glad he didn't wreck with me in the car. It'd be a little bit scary for me. I don't do well with that sort of thing. But now we're going to start bringing them in some more. Let's hear from Thomas Meeks. Thomas.
Hello.
Man, what a night. I mean, it's PGR Salute to Service 200 here. How do you feel about this one?
Feel pretty good. I like this track. I haven't ran it with this car in a long time, but it should be fun, should be interesting, and I think it really comes down to see who can keep the tires on.
Yeah, tire wear is going to be a big factor here. Is it safe to say that all the drivers are preparing for Plan C?
What is Plan C to you?
Chaos.
I mean, that's going to happen regardless, I think. So hopefully we just get some green flag running and have some fun.
All right, man. Well, good luck. Hopefully I don't see a Plan S.
Right. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. As Thomas Meeks, everybody. Now let's hear from Mike James. Mike.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going tonight? I mean, you're here. It's for all the men and women in the service industry. How do you feel tonight?
I feel proud to be here, first of all, and I'm just going to try to do what I can and try to do my best here.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and watch out for Flemming. It looks like he's on a mission here tonight. So good luck.
He's giving me a hard time. I told him I wasn't going to make it. I was having Wi-Fi troubles and updating troubles.
I know how to fix that.
Yeah, me too. Throw it all away.
No. I know how to fix Flemming. What you got to do is get along next to him and then door him.
I might have to.
All right, man. Well, good luck. I'll let you get to it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. There we go. And now we're going to hear from Matt Flemming, the points leader here himself. Let's hear how he feels. Matt?
Who this?
Who do you think? Don't act like you don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's that Brandon guy. How we doing, Brandon?
Well, here tonight is for all the men and women in the service industry. How do you feel about this one tonight?
Oh, I'm excited for it. I hope we put on a good show to honor all the servicemen and women. And, oh, yeah, this ought to be a really fun one. Old Atlanta always gives a really good race. And I think in these cars, it definitely should be quite the blast.
Yes! Thank you, Mike. He's just following network orders.
Well, that was fun.
Don't worry.
I don't even know what happened there.
I did it out of love. But no, you're coming in this one. It's for the servicemen and women out there. Obviously a great show. And how's it feel out there?
Well, I only have about 6 laps in it. So I don't really know whether it's going to be really loose, really tight. It's going to be really tight in dirty air, so getting out front is going to be really key. But yeah, it'll definitely be interesting. I don't know which way the car is going to go.
Well, if I can win here, I'm sure you can.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure we can probably squeak out something.
This challenge is accepted then, right?
Oh yeah. We're going to give her a shot.
So
here.
if you don't win here and you're the points leader, that means you suck. And we're going to give you the You Suck award from the network. Don't worry.
Bet. All right. At least I win something.
You win or lose either way. I mean, if you're in the top 5, you still kind of win. But, you have to win the race in order to avoid that award.
I might just lose on purpose.
All right, man. Good luck, and hopefully get it done here tonight.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, hopefully we talk to you later.
Thank you. So, Matt Flemming, got to razz him up a little bit. Now let's hear from Landon Bednarz. Lando.
What's up?
So, I told Matt Flemming's going to be on a mission here tonight to maybe avoid a certain award. How's it gonna go for you here tonight? I mean, how's it feel coming to Old Atlanta?
Oh, well, I do kind of like this track. It's a pretty fun track. Never ran these cars here. Still haven't even been able to make it out there yet.
Now,
So-
after last week, obviously it was a tough race for you all the way around. But how's it gonna? Are you just gonna bounce back from putting it behind you, just drive?
Yeah, I mean, we still ended up, I think, with the top 10 last week, and definitely pretty fun. Got collected in quite a bit of wrecks, but it's no big deal. We still came out, I wouldn't say good, but decent. So we're just gonna hope for the best and keep getting decent finishes so we can be there for the playoffs.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Landon Bednarz is definitely going to have to give himself something here tonight. It is almost time for showtime. Less than 5 minutes to go until the main event here tonight. We do see a lot of drivers here. We got looks like 19 have shown up so far. Brandon Perry, of course, arriving casually late. My bad there. Frank Warner's here in the booth already. Oh, Frank, how's it going here tonight?
Oh, we're good. We're good. How are you?
I'm doing good. You be racing tonight, right?
We're trying to make it in here.
All right.
We'll do a big update, so we're trying to get in.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to jump up into my booth and let you kind of be so you can get it all sorted out, man. Good luck.
All right. Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you. There we go. We'll get up to my booth itself. So I got my own private booth here in the deal. We're almost there for showtime. So we got to get this party started the right way. Here we go.
Tight, knuckles turning white. Every second screaming, this is my fight. Engines echo in my chest. No room left for second best. Breath cut sharp like a razor wind. No slowing down once it begins. Feel the pressure, feel it climb. Every nerve on overdrive. No fear left, no rewind. All I see is that finish line. Pulse at 180, breaking the cage. Veins, I'm burning the stage. No brakes, no doubt, no time to pretend. I won't stop now till I cross that edge. Heartbeats louder than the roar. Give it everything and then some more. Ride the edge, don't compromise. Victory lives on the other side. Hey. Sweat drips down, but I don't care. Adrenaline thick in the air. Tunnel vision locked and tight. Chasing glory at the speed of light. Every doubt gets left behind. Nothing but the drive inside. Pain's just fuel, I let it ignite. Turn it into raw dynamite. Feel the pressure, feel it rise. Lightning flashing in my eyes. No retreat, no disguise. Everything's on the line tonight. Pulse at 180, breaking the cage. Fire in my veins, I'm burning the stage. No brakes, no doubt, no time to pretend. I won't stop now till I cross that edge. Heartbeats louder than the roar. Give it everything thing and then some more. Victory lives on the other side.
One shot, one chance, no hesitation. All in, no limits, pure dedication. If I fall, going full speed. But I won't quit, that's not me. 180, feel it pound. World fades out, no other sound. Closer now, I see the line.
This moment, this is mine.
Also 180, nothing can wait. I'm tearing through doubt, I'm rewriting fate. No brakes, no fear, no turning again. I won't stop now till I cross that edge.
Heart beats louder than before.
I gave it everything and more.
Ride the edge,
No compromise.
victory's mine. I take the prize.
Hey.
And we are back, and guess what? It is time for qualifying. These drivers are going to get clocked in here. A few other drivers out there, we're still waiting to see who all shows up into the chats and everything else. I don't know if Jamie is racing or if he's Bronco commentary. We don't know what Jamie's doing at this point. He kind of escaped the bunker here, and he is off and about. So I don't know where Jamie is. I do know that we have unleashed Donkey Kong, Wario, Waluigi, and the Turtle Shells. Don't know where those are going to wind up come the end of the night here. But for everybody out there, or if Jenna is watching out there, hope she's enjoying the show. And hopefully she is having fun as she is currently away. She's actually out working right now. She's at a little gas station called Speedway on East River Road. So hopefully she knows I love her, and we're having a blast here in the booth. You will want to be kind of paying attention here tonight as we're going to go ahead. It looks like Jamie might be joining here soon. It's I forgot to do something for him here. I think we got Jamie here. Jamie, you're out there, man. How did the car feel?
Fun. It was definitely a lot of fun to get out there and turn some laps.
Now, when you were out there, this is kind of your thing here. Now, did the car, when you were out there, did it feel like you could push it down harder, or did it feel like you were going to have to maybe hold up to maybe save some of those tires?
Oh, you're definitely going to have to take it easy. You know, the car, from what I kind of felt, was it started to build tight the longer I ran it. So guys are going to have to be mindful of that. But yeah, as you saw, you know, I seen you were on board with me for a minute there. It's pretty flat out there.
Yeah, it's 82 to 8,400 RPMs, about the preferred RPMs. Anything above 8,000, honestly, is pretty dang good. However, max rev limit at 9,000 RPMs. Which drivers that you're seeing out there look like they're going to have a strong showing tonight?
Oh, it's definitely going to be a toss-up. I think this is going to be one of those races that, you know, it's who can figure it out the best and manage their equipment the most is what's going to get the job done.
So are we ready to pick our drivers here tonight?
Sure.
Don't worry, we do have a special award out there. I don't know if you heard it, but there is the You Suck award going out here tonight.
Oh, alrighty then.
I told Flemming I won here at Atlanta, and if he's up top of the leaderboard, obviously points leader. He's got that bullseye right on his back. I told him that if he doesn't win this race tonight, he gets the You Suck award.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Hey, sharing is carried. I like to share some of the love. That's why we're hiding out in the bunkers, because in case there's some repercussions.
Do you know how hard it was to leave the track and then go get back in the bunker without nobody seeing?
It's pretty dang difficult, I imagine. We're watching this though. Frank Warner's putting his car on top. What driver are you selecting here tonight?
I seen him turn a couple laps in practice before I jumped out there. He's been pretty quick all season. I'm going to go with the 5 of Willie Robbins.
Oh, you're going with the old man Willie.
Old grandpa. Yes, I am.
All right. Well, it looks like I got to select a driver here tonight. You know, it's been a long time coming. I finally want to see it finally happen. I'm going to give some inspiration out there. I'm going for the number 3 of Michael Simons. I want so badly to finally get the monkey off the back, so to speak, of getting that Goodrich car up into the top. And we know he's a talented individual. We know he can drive. I'm going for the number 3 of Michael Simons.
All righty. The new guy. Been around a couple races, showing a lot of speed lately.
You know, it's a safe bet, but, you know, you got that number 3. And you already know I'm an Earnhardt fan. Just because, let's face it, there's nobody greater than him. Besides maybe Richard Petty. Just saying. But, you know, that number 3, the Screaming Demon, I'm putting it in the front step. Top step, he's going to take it tonight.
Well, we got a long way to get there to find out, don't we?
Yes, we do. Approximately 130 laps. I think. I didn't really check the laps. Is that a bad thing?
Maybe. Who knows?
We'll find out later on the show once we figure out how to do this stuff. All right? Me and Jamie are still learning how to do this. So
135 laps. Oh, a little longer than normal.
Why did you not back check me, dude? Thanks. Whose job was that anyway?
Yours.
What? Oh, I do that the whole time. I was just testing you.
Perfect.
All right. Well, as we're watching this pace dial in here, we got to get back on track here. William Robbins, Jamie, you called it. He's oh my goodness, Jamie. Look at the top of the board. Michael Simons, William Robbins, Isaac Hendrick, Frank Warner, Thomas Meeks. There's more talent at the front of this grid than there is at the Oscars. At least, and probably less violence. But nobody's actually seen the behind-the-scenes footage of down in the pits.
Probably a good thing.
Dude, you know that was my line. That's why you got the helmet.
Maybe.
Yes, I've thrown a helmet at Jamie after a race before. There's a little meme of a guy throwing a helmet at a window. That was me. I said that to Jamie before. I can't remember. I think Jamie put up a Klosowski fight or something like that, or Harvick. It's all fun and games until somebody gets a helmet thrown at their head. Still seeing.
Next time, make sure you land where you intend to throw it and not watch it bounce across the windshield.
That was not my fault. There's a dog barking in the background. How was I supposed to know? Distracted me. And look at this. Look at the number 21. We got the Marines here even tonight. Man, I knew that was coming out somehow. I expected something out of him. Great livery out of Mr. Brandon Perry. Josh Larson still taking track, but still at the top of the leaderboard. Michael Simons. William Robbins is in the second row. Of course, me and Jamie those are the two drivers we picked, so hopefully they didn't commentate. We might have cursed them. Our bad. And speaking of Keselowski, isn't that his car?
Well, no matter what, even though Willie so far qualified third, he still has an EOL to serve.
You didn't
Or no, a drive-through.
Oh, yeah, out of curiosity, isn't the 22 Isaac Morales, isn't that a Keselowski's livery?
How about Joey Laguna?
Oh, Lagainer.
Yeah, that one.
Sorry. If you're Joey Logano out there, I promise we'll pronounce your name right sometimes. But that's all you get. I hope he actually does not watch this stream now, just so he don't get knocked around in a comment.
Oops.
Should we bring on Daniel Suarez next, Jamie?
Oh, that'll go over real well.
Just messing with Jamie a little bit, everybody. Michael Simons, of course, looks like he will be the Blackout Pole Award here tonight. He's definitely showed some pace on qualifying, showed some pace in practice. Of course, he did the same thing last week. So, Jamie, could this inevitably, is it going to come down to how he drives this thing? We'll have to find out. It's 130. I was right, Jamie. It's 130 laps.
You said 130 something. I had to go look.
I said 130.
And we're doing 135.
No, we're doing 130. Here.
Well, then BP cannot type because he put a 135 in the pit notes this morning.
He was having some special brownies.
Go get him. We're going to tear him a new one right now.
No, we can't do that. We got to go to the night's grid. On pole will be Michael Simons with Isaac Hendrick. And then we got William Robbins and Matthew Ebert. Josh Larson and Dakota Collins will line up row 3 with Frank Warner and Thomas Meeks in row 4. Row 5 will be brought up with Ben Madden and Michael James. Meanwhile, Matt Flemming and Doug Moore are getting hunted down from row 6. We scroll back even deeper in this grid after it all gets messed up anyway. Marty and Zach Crabtree are going to line up alongside each other in row 7 with Brandon Perry and Isaac Morales in row 8. Gabriel Garcia and Jesse Erdman are going to line up row 9 with Cody Keller, Ivan Deshawn, Landon Bednarz bringing up the rest of the field. Jamie Pugh would race except for I just chained him to the desk. So he can no longer jump in the thing and hop out of here and go race. I don't think he wants to do anything. He has more fun up here in the booth with me most of the time. Shout out to Jamie Pugh coming on board here tonight. Shout out to all the men and women out there that service this country. Jamie, you have anything to say to who's out there? All right. Let's get this party started. We're going to have some fun. That pace car comes off. We're ready to roll.
Green flag.
Get ready. Here we go. Green flag flies and Genevieve waves it. We are racing once here at Atlanta for the first time. And no surprise there. Michael Simons wants to get out front and hold this one down. Jamie is I feel like position's going to matter here. Do you feel the same way?
Oh, absolutely. You got to get what you can get, and then as we got someone sliding down the racetrack in the back.
Looks like we're still going, though. We are going to... Nope, don't you dare pull that caution down. We don't want to see no 23 cautions here tonight. This is the Salute to Service 200. Brought to you on the Blackout Racing Network by myself and Jamie Pugh here in the booth, and Jenna Lee, Blockwood Smith on the social media control. Josh Larson steps through. And Biggs not really surprised by this, Jamie. Do you feel like Josh is going to be out to prove something tonight?
He's definitely getting faster week in and week out. You know, he's definitely contended towards the front in most of these races. So I'm curious to see what kind of night he's going to have here today.
Yeah, as we're watching the front, now they're starting to line up. They might start to figure something out. But as we scroll here, kind of right around Dakota Collins now, you do see Ebert getting right behind a few, but Collins makes a move on Ebert. Gets to the inside line. Better hold it down there. Don't want to come out and door a teammate or anything. Yeah, you do. Face it. You want to. As go back here, Thomas Meeks so is sneaking in that picture. And as that battle gets hotter, I feel like Meeks is just waiting for a time here. I think he's holding back a little bit, Jamie. I mean, you've seen him race your spotting for flagship for a few months. What can you tell me? You think you feel like he's just going to hold it back there a little bit? Or is he going to go for it? A big net code. 24 shooting through the track. That's Isaac Hendrick. Saves it. Big save. Marty's coming out of the pit after a big penalty. Jamie, you've seen the penalties. What penalties are drivers what drivers have penalties tonight?
Let's see. We had Willie Robbins with the drive-through, and we had Marty Vasquez Diane with a black flag hold.
Oh man, and you know, Jamie, we did forget something.
Yep.
And if
so
we
no matter what
forget,
happens, this race is just not official.
No, we can make it official, dude.
All right, you say so. Well, by the grace of God and 700 horsepower, God bless our troops and drivers. Start your engines.
We're a little late on the command, but don't worry. I promise we'll get it right next week. Please don't beat us up too much. If you can find the booth. But Michael James is hanging in there now, as he was talking about it earlier. A few of these drivers that struggled last week, we do got to note out. Oh, my big wreck!
Yellow.
You know, Jamie, I'm not going to say anything anymore. We're not getting ready to talk shop here anymore, because apparently we can't do it anymore. Every time. It happened that last week. We were about ready to talk shop about some of the drivers, and then this happens. Come blippity bloppity bloop. I'm not sure exactly what happened here, as it did look like they had a good line coming into it. There's Ebert. And Ebert looks like 24 bouncing out. Oh, 24, a lot of net code action too starting. Really starting to settle that one in. So leave that one to net code.
We folded the right front on Ebert's car. Wow.
We're going to leave this one the net code and poor judgment. All right. Yeah, that 89 is going to be a workout to get back out there. We've all been there before. If you have not been there, you have not played iRacing. We're going to take a brief commercial break from the troops here tonight. And I think I have just the song for what just happened. And, you know, it's going to be... Yeah, it's got to be played. Here we go. It's called the Black Magic Network. Brought to you on the Blackout Racing Network by myself and Jamie Pugh here in the booth here tonight. So here it goes.
Think back magic. Black magic. Green lights flash, my rig start shaking. Ping looks good, but my soul is breaking. Qualified P2, fill up pretty fast. Turn 1 chaos, now I'm dead last. Two keep screaming, hold your line. Some do blink from another timeline. One car sideways, one car flew. Pretty sure I got hit by 2. I swear I braked at the 100 board. But the replay says I ignored the Lord. The stewardess asked what happened there. I said black magic's in the air. The network is controlled by black magic. Every clean race turns catastrophic. 1 minute I'm leading, feeling fantastic. Next minute I'm ghosted by the lag. So drastic. Demons in the attic. Net code hits are automatic. Sim racing dreams turn tragic. The network is controlled by black magic. Triple screens and the fiber line. Still got punted in lap 9. Guy named X6.
Drifting exit.
She's my bumper as a break and fix. Spot a yelling car on right.
Brother.
I ain't seen him all night. Then he teleports across my hood like a Honda shopping cart from the neighborhood. I bought new pedals, direct drive too. Got expensive gear, would pull me through. But every race turns paranormal. Nothing here is remotely normal. The network is controlled by black magic. Every clean race turns catastrophic. 1 minute I'm leading, feeling fantastic. Next minute I'm launched into the stratospheric. Traffic latency spells so dramatic. Frame drops, feeling acrobatic. Sim racing, life so cinematic. The network is controlled by black magic.
All right, we're getting ready to go green once again. The pace car is off. The cars are lined up tight. Here we go. Green flag flies once again high above Atlanta. And we are racing once again with Josh Larson out in front. I've seen Larson race a few times. He's been in control up front. Jamie, how focused do you think he is right now?
Oh, definitely. He's got a big old pack of hungry hounds behind him, and, you know, it's still long.
Absolutely. As, you know, he's up front. Meeks is having to contend with Dakota Collins right now. Collins is not going to let this one go easy. I've raced with Collins myself, usually side by side. Looks like Ebert had something happen. He's down below the line there. Don't know exactly if he's coming out of the pits or what. Larson's in control. We were 3 wide for a little bit. As we go back here, the big hunt back here with Collins, Ward. You also have Michael Simons in that battle. Frank Warner, the last lap sniper. Landon Bednar's coming in. Thomas Meeks, in the meantime, has the inside line. Larson on the high side. Larson gets the run. And that is where Larson is very dangerous at. He knows how to make it have a run, get a run on the exit there. Jamie, when you were out there, you know, does it make a difference what line you run in turn 3 and 4 versus 1 and 2?
Yes, you know, as old Greek boy, we got a caution.
It's something with William Robbins actually here. Oh my! Oh, I feel like I got. Oh nope, I was wrong. Okay, so let's just go into this one. You know, quarter speed. We're gonna go far chase here. It looked like it happened on Gabriel Garcia, somewhere up there. Maybe Frank Warner.
Well, Frank Warner did slap the wall a lap or 2 back.
There it goes. He comes up.
Got
Warner
tight.
drifts up. A little bit of net code, and Gabe straight up punts him. And then, of course, William Robbins there trying to avoid it. Nowhere he can go. I mean, he's right behind Warner. He's actually hitting the brakes at that point, I bet. And Warner, of course, nothing he can do is going to stop that one. Then around he goes. As Robbins is probably just thinking, give me past him already. And oh, Robbins just sends him home. He says, all right, get
That's
around,
one way to
buddy.
get by him.
All right, so Jamie, I know Donkey Kong got loose. Did he get a hold of the bananas? Just curious. I'm asking for a friend. Here's Jamie, might be away from the mic for a moment here. Josh Larson's going to lead the way. Thomas Meeks, Michael James, Michael Simons, Doug Ward, all in the top 5 here. Dakota Collins, Landon Bednarz, Jesse Erdman, Brandon Perry, and Gabriel Garcia round up the top 10. Now Ben Madden and Zach Crabtree with, looks like Matt Flemming is coming out. Might have just topped off the fuel. Jamie, this early, how many guys are taking tires, do you think? Might still be away from the mic. We're going to go to a brief commercial break. Brought to you from the servicemen and women out there. Don't go anywhere.
Green sea forever. Chaos to the floor. Chaos to the floor. Green flag dropping, trailer door slam. Crew chief yelling, do you trust this plan? Tires from Tuesday, tape on the hood. Car sounds angry, but it runs pretty good. Radio crackling, somebody sneeze. Spot a lost signal from the Dollar Tree breeze. Fuel got tripped on a folding chair. Now there's race gas flying everywhere. Plan A broke, plan B blue smoke. Now we're praying to the racing gods as the lug nuts choke. It's time for Plan C, for chaos, fools and madness. No brakes on us. Sparks fly high while the bumper drags. Still waving to the crowd with torn up flag. Plan C, for chaos. Fast lane circus in a fireproof bus. If the wheel falls off, just hold on tight. We'll probably still finish top 5 tonight.
All right, we are back here once again. Prayers go out to the Cribble family in their time of need. Hopefully, thoughts and prayers are going out to them. Hopefully, M's mom gets well. Jamie, I hope she is listening in. Green flag does fly here, and we are all ready to go. Cal Eckert now is in the booth. Cal, nope, I guess not.
Took care of it.
I guess he didn't want to partake. All right, whatever. We'll continue on. How he got in the bunker. He found the bunker, dang it. Looks like Josh Larson can't hold on to the lead much longer. Thomas Meeks makes a drive through. Does have the high side line and the run and the lead now. Larson could hang on much longer than that, as Thomas Meeks is an animal when he gets on the line. Michael Simons, of course, trying to get in there too, in that Goodrich machine. Jamie, this is early, seeing the couple cautions we've seen already. I mean, what did you suspect they're overdriving the cars?
Well, it's kind of like what I said in pre-race. You know, you can get away with pushing the car a little bit, but the car will start to build tight. And I think that's where we start to see some of the cautions when the guys are just getting so tight, bouncing off the wall, and then this kind of pack-style racing that we're seeing is just causing other cars to get calamity into each other.
Yeah, it's unlike any of Old Atlanta I can remember. I mean, Old Atlanta to me used to kind of spread out over time, but this thing is pack racing, incredibly tight. Oh my!
Oh!
It looked like Gabriel Garcia, as he goes, gets funneled all the way to the back. He's way off pace now.
Oh my, Larson in the wall, Dakota's around!
Oh my goodness, 911, call the doctors. send out the wreckers because we got another wreck here. Let's go find out what happened here and who's responsible for bringing out another caution here tonight. I think we talked about this last week, Jamie. I think these guys all know what's kind of on the line. We might have to start doing the IndyCar, but it looks like, ooh, Larson looks like he's just barely. He might have thought he was clear on that one, Jamie. I mean, you've been in the cars before, and you know, we've seen Larson race plenty of times. As he's coming in there, it looks like Collins might have had a little bit of a run on that outside. I mean, is it possible Larson just thought he was clear, or was this maybe net code?
Oh, there was definitely no net code there. You know, I've been on both sides of that. You know, there may have been a scenario where Larson just didn't know that, you know, Dakota was right there and, you know, ended up getting hooked in the bumper and spun into the fence.
Yeah, you know, as we were watching this, and even last week we've seen the same scenario. Guys overdriving the corners, they're just not holding it steady. But now, you know, after that last week, that was short track racing. This week, it's intermediate track. And I mean, it's looking like they're still just like, they feel like so much pressure on them to get a good, solid finish that they just have to overdrive the car. I mean, you feel like that could be the case for some of these drivers that have never done league racing.
Well, I mean, you got 130 laps to figure out. I mean, we still have, what, 107-ish laps to go in this race. It's too early to be pushing that hard. You know, you got to make the thing last the whole race.
I feel like it could. I feel like it could be one of those things like they're like, oh, I just got to get it now. I got to get it now. But you know, it's like you said. There's a lot of race left. 107 laps feels like an eternity in here, especially when you get zoned in and you're just focused on hitting your marks and all that. We're gonna chalk it up to newbie. Just saying, I'm not trying to blast anybody, but newbie.
Semi-veterans.
Newbie semi-veteran. I like that one. Newbies. We'll call them newbies. And of course, Gabriel Garcia after last week with the Gaby slide and the
you
Gaby
can't
donuts.
Park like that. What are you doing?
He parked like that, dude. Pit lane violation for clear missing your box. Obviously, if iRace is not saying nothing, we're not going to worry about it here in the booth. But these guys are really struggling to get to grips with it here tonight at Atlanta. We go to look at the tail of the tape, so to speak, in the race recap. 3 cautions, 9 laps, 2 lead changes. This thing, they gotta dial it in. I mean, you can't. It's a 2-hour race, maybe if you're lucky. It might be done in less time. At some point, you got to drive. Am I right, Jamie?
Absolutely, as we're coming back to green here.
Yeah, we're coming back to green. Is the blackout restart zone. Gently waves the flag, and away we go. Doug Ward, Ben Madden up front here tonight. Zach Crabtree is also up there with Isaac Morales. Looks like Thomas Bixby has split it, sends it 3 wide out of turn 2. He's just trying to shoot this one. They're trying to grab as many positions as possible. 3 wide here in Atlanta. Game on. Are we going to go for 4 wide? I don't think so. Do not send this thing 4 wide in Atlanta. That's very, very bad. By bad, I mean you do not want to do that one. William Robinson backs out. Season 22 up into the wall. Morales, of course, struggling with the wall a little bit. That wall does not move. It's been thoroughly tested by myself and Jamie Pugh, as we probably hit the wall here more times than I could say it, but I can't at the same time. Viewer discretion isn't advised here at the network. Sometimes we don't get along with it. Jamie's now that these guys are looking unsettled and thoroughly doing this, if they decide to try and send them 3 and 4 wide, I mean, could this cost them? Oh my! 3 wide, 3 deep in the back. Check this out, dogfight. Jamie, we're missing out on all the action. It's in the back, dude. I knew we could find the action here. 3 wide, 3 deep here in Atlanta, and the 54 is going around. That was, looks like Zachary Crabtree, actually. Did not go all the way around. Not full 90. He's good to go. We're going to keep it green. We don't care. So, Jamie, do you feel like that could be a questionable call by the stewards?
Well, usually the rule is 2 cars or if it comes back up on the racetrack. If we didn't come back up, we're on the yellow. We stay clean and green.
How do they do that in basketball if the ref misses something?
I couldn't tell you. It's not my sport of choice.
Oh, if the stewards aren't doing their job on your track at Lancaster, what do you do to them?
Well, usually I go yell at them.
Oh, good deal.
Hard, but I yell at them.
We'll yell at them later. Don't worry. It looks like Collins is coming out of the pits now. Fuge driver's in the pits. Ebert's in the pits. Warner's in the pits. Hendricks is 9 laps down. Wow, total chaos here on the strategy calls. So, Mike James is actually joining the front here. Not very often you see Mike up there. As he's had a struggling season here. Do you feel like he could maybe keep it up there if he can keep it under control?
Oh, absolutely. You know, he's had a good amount of races. He's been fast, and things just haven't fallen his way. Thus far, so far in the race, he's looking pretty sporty up there.
Yeah, and as we say that, Matt Flemming trying to avoid a "You Suck" award here tonight. As we definitely got to give that down to one driver. If they're looking like they're going to win or whatever, we got to give them the "You Suck" award from now on, Jamie. I feel it's needed.
That'll be a word you can hand out all you want.
I gave Jamie the sandbagging award. I think he's still upset about it.
Never sandbagged before in my life.
You stew and you know it. Agree to disagree on that, Jamie. Cody Keller is working around Gabriel Garcia now, as the field is now starting to actually spread out a little bit. Matt Flemming working around that 45 PGR machine of Jesse Erdman. Of course, Jesse Erdman, of course, having a struggling season this season. Jamie is he's had it rough the entire season. Same with a few other drivers that are up front, such as Michael James. He's had a tough season. Of course, Michael Simons last week lost out on the final 10 laps, I believe, Jamie, if you remember right, from victory at Richmond. I think it was the final 10.
It could have been the final 50. That was a race I would have started.
And tonight he's not up to the front, but I think he might be taking a different strategy call here tonight. I think him and Matt Flemming at the end of this thing could find themselves in a big position to maybe win this thing, as they're not out there. Neither driver looks like they're trying to burn their stuff up. Jamie, you've seen the pace of some of these guys early on, and this late for 35 laps in. Do they have to start worrying about that final pit stop?
Well, you kind of go into the race with a plan and a little bit of strategy, but especially like this draft kind of style racing we've seen, there is a little bit of luck involved too. But you know me, like when I try to build the race, I try to work it backwards to shorten my last stop on it as much as I can.
Yeah, so, I mean, there could be a fuel. Do you foresee some guys maybe using that fuel strat? They try and bank on fuel and just save the tires too, because naturally when you save tires, you're going to save fuel.
Yeah, now that we've gotten green flag, the top 7 or so have pulled away from the rest of the pack. We're starting to settle in and see a groove here. So, I mean, I anticipate this going green for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I do too. I mean, we're seeing in the back here, it's become a really, really spread out field now. Late in this early, but late for some stuff. I mean, some of the drivers, obviously, if you're not, as I'll put the track map up there, you're starting to see them spread out all the way from turn 2 all the way up to the front stretch. Now, if they're not, if you're in the back, like back here with Cody Keller here, he might be trying to work with Josh Larson a little bit. As I say that, Larson decides to try and go for it on the inside. But at the same time, they don't have to. They're not in the same team. So, I mean, do they have to find a buddy to work with here?
They don't necessarily have to work together, but I mean, everybody out there's got the same goal, right? They want to be up front, they want to lead laps, and they want to contend for the win later on. Well, if they don't work with each other, that lead pack is just going to drive away.
Yeah, as lead pack is actually starting to try and make some changes. We're seeing Thomas Meeks go up lead. His cousin Lando is in second with Matt Flemming right behind him and Mike James right behind that. Now Michael Simons, who was up on the pole, we know he's got some pace, finds himself back in 5th, but the car, to me it looks a little bit loose, Jamie. And you were saying it was calling out for a tight car later in the run. Do you think it could have changed?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what the car was going to do in a pack style draft. I was just kind of riding around by myself, and that was what I noticed by myself. So, I mean, the draft could and will change the complexion of what that race car feels like.
Track temps. What do you got? Track temps, air temps. You also got wind conditions. If any part of that changes, that arrow on that car gets interrupted. The engine gets interrupted a little bit. If they're in the draft too long, the engine gets hot. Obviously, a hot engine is tiresome. Engines do not like to be super hot, despite what some might think out there. Jesse Urban looking really challenging here tonight. Matt Flemming tries the inside line. In the meantime, he's going to try to go grab Lando. And we've seen this fight before in the past, Jamie. Matt Flemming staring at a 4th championship. But in the last race, he didn't seem, he was a little bit unsettled last race. Tough one for him. And of course, this race, he's back in 3rd. Do you feel like he might have lost the magic, or he might have went on a bit of a cold streak?
Yeah, from time to time, I mean, that happens in racing. You got to ride the highs, and when the lows start coming, usually the lows are pretty low. So he's doing all right to mitigate that as he's running 3rd right now around his teammates.
Yeah, and Lando's tries to get a pass on Meeks in the meantime while we're talking about that. Can't quite grab Meeks. Meeks has been a fierce competitor over nearly every season in the last, four seasons that he's competed in. He's been at the top, battling it out with Flemming, and each one of those seasons Flemming's won. And he has won 2 titles, I believe. So, I mean, I would not rule he's as fierce as it gets when it comes to getting that. Meeks, you feel like he wants to get that 3rd title alongside Flemming and shut him down. Well,
I mean, if you can even get close to any of the the numbers that Flemming was be able to put up. And I'm sure everybody would be chomping at the bit for it.
Yeah, as Matt Flemming makes the move on landed, forces landing high. That opens the door up. William Robbins and Michael Simons taking a look. You know, I'm wondering if they don't have a faster car than what they might think. Erdman got loose.
No, it's really banged the fence coming off at 2.
That opened the door up big time for Simons. Simons, of course, is being very patient, I think. You know, I wonder if he doesn't have something up his sleeve, Jamie. I feel like he's got an ace in the hole somewhere. What do you think?
You know, not really sure. You know, like I said, he's one of the newer guys that we have. He, you know, hasn't ran a lot with us, but when he has run, he's brought a lot of speed to the table.
Yeah, as we're kind of watching this, though, in the meantime, look who's caught up. Now we got Keller in this fight. And, of course, you got, looks like Josh Larson's back up to it, along with Mike James. Now, Gabriel Garcia is back here by a few guys. I mean, there's a lot of guys entering pit. Oh, my, 54. Zach Crabtree gets it down in the pit road. I believe the pit road speed here tonight is 45 miles an hour. Jamie, it's 50 here tonight. Okay. All right, you got me on that one. And, you know, Jamie, when they're doing this, I mean, pit road mistake. We've seen them all season. If you're in the lead and you get a pit road deal, how costly is that going to be, especially with the field racing the way they are right now?
Oh, it's huge. It's the last thing you want to do is get caught speeding on pit road.
If I remember right, it's a 40-second hold.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. I don't speed very often in the pit, but when I do, I make sure I grab a Mountain Dew. See my little play on that? Those seconds, you should call me up. I'm great at commercials. Of course, we got to remember who are all these drivers are fighting for one cause here tonight. The salute to service, you know, out there. Here, you know, I'm from Minneapolis, Jamie. I'm going to shout out the Minneapolis Fire Department, the PD, and the, you know, the hospitals around this area here in the Twin Cities. Jamie, who would you like to shout out as service heroes to you?
Oh, same thing. I'm from Buffalo, so I want to give a shout out to all the fire department, the police officers, paramedics, you know, and even the people fighting for us overseas, because without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing right now, which we all love to do, and hang out and race on iRacing. So I just want to give a huge shout out to them. Thank you.
Oh, and don't forget those ambulance crews do show up to the track, so you don't want to make them mad.
Yep, and most of them are all volunteer.
At the Lancaster one they are?
Yep, it's LVAC, so it's a volunteer ambulance corps. So those are people, men and women, coming to help us out in their spare time.
You know what? I'm sure they can enjoy some great TQ racing too while they're at it.
Yeah, usually we put on one hell of a show.
As I'm hoping to get I'm sure Jamie's going to go live. I'm going to watch his not so GoPro from the stands.
It's coming in due time.
I absolutely can't wait until you get a GoPro, buddy. Strap it. Don't put it on your helmet though.
I have a mount on the race car for a GoPro. I'm using for the GoPro right now.
Yeah, too bad that network had a little bit more dollar signs. You know, you can tip me right in the chat. I put a link for it. You can tip us if you think we're doing a great job and you want to send a tip out there. You know what? Send us a tip. We'll gladly accept it. All tips, and it helps us keep the network alive, along with that exclusive merch. Jamie, I think he's got it on right now. Dave, you got that sweatshirt on.
I would love to put it on, but it is 90 degrees outside. I am not wearing a hoodie in 90-degree weather, but it is, however, sitting right next to me.
All right. You know, if you sit in a hoodie at 90 degrees, it only helps you fit in your fire suit.
I'm already sweating, bud.
I gotta bust him down once in a while, as he knows. I'm one to talk, though. I'm actually starting to put on a little weight myself. Put myself on a scale, and I think I see the scale cry.
All right, well, here we are, 55 laps in.
Look at this battle for third, though. This is a war. We talked about him early on. You know, Dave, we talked about him. William Robbins, Michael Simons. They're kind of overlooked, I feel like. You know, William Robbins, we've seen him put up some great races. Oh my, Lando gets loose. He'll be needing the brown pants from now on.
Oh, and he got into Michael James.
I've seen that, and that is what we'd like to call a team-on-team crime. As we have a song for that. I can't play it. I think I actually don't have that song anymore, though, Jamie. I think I might have lost the song. As we're aiming for a more professional appearance where we display ourselves in bunkers, avoiding lawn-gnome terrorism out there, in which case that's why we rely on the armed forces here in the United States to battle lawn-gnome terrorism. I'm just kidding, that's actually a serious issue out there. Don't want to put light on their situation. As Thomas Meeks and Matt Flemming out there getting ready to go to war, and we've seen this battle before, Jamie, and I mean, I gotta tell you, Matt Flemming, when he gets up there and he's in a one-on-one battle, he's as fierce as it gets. What's Meeks gonna have to do to avoid getting past here?
Well, you just gotta be smart. Meeks is a pretty good race car driver. He's been around here long enough. He knows what he needs to do. Just don't let Flemming get too big in the mirror, and then you start finding yourself looking out the back trying to pay attention where he is. Meeks just needs to drive forward and keep hitting his marks.
Yeah, clearly it's actually working, but Meeks is taking that high side line, which I worry about him putting too much G's on that number 55, where it actually is going to wreck that whole right side tire situation. I mean, I understand driving out the right side tire. I just feel like that's the wrong line in this situation, Jamie.
Well, I mean, he spent a good portion of the run down, towards the middle and bottom of the racetrack. He probably saved some tire bit. And, as the run goes long, guys start migrating towards the top because there is some speed up there.
I mean, the tires right now, you've gone a long ways now. I mean, now it's kind of starting to impress me. Now they're going to have to rely on the strats. And up front, when we look, it's 38 lap old tires for everybody. Mano y mano. These guys are equal playing fields, both in a Chevy, both on 38 lap old tires if they change their tires. But when we look back here, if William Robbins and Michael Simons are saving those tires, hang on your hat. We're going to have a four. Oh, my. Okay, Meeks is coming down pit road. And now Flemming's got a hold of the lead. So interesting strat call here. And we do see something happen with Marty Benes-Cayenne. Marty's in the pit for extended time. Josh Larson is taking on a black flag. Larson got a speeding penalty. Bednarz is joining Meeks in the pit. Interesting change of pace here, Jamie. What can you tell me you're thinking here? Is it the fuel run, or is this going to be a tire stop? Or both?
Well, I mean, tires, I'm sure, are falling off. I can't see lap times of what they were to where they're at now, but it's definitely starting to shape up where fuel is going to be the name of the game.
Yeah, I mean, they got to really shorten that time out there. I feel like Robbins, James, and Erdman might have just stretched this one out to a great spot here. They extended out an extra lap on Flemming and them. They did manage to put him a lap down. Michael James, of course, looks like he's still out there with. Yeah, James is still out there. 41 lap old tires. So James is going to pull a different strategy. So we have, what, 4 different strategies playing out right now among some of the drivers?
And as you say that, he comes to pit road right now.
They extended another. Oh, my
James!
He
looped it!
Oh, my goodness. That was all Donkey Kong, dude. Donkey Kong threw that banana peel at the pit entrance. You've seen that banana peel come out, right? Please tell me you've seen the banana peel.
I've seen it.
We won't put that on Michael James, but we're just going to say you can't park there. So as stewards investigate James' entrance on that one, Thomas Meeks regains the lead, and this is where Meeks has been dangerous, Jamie. I mean, we've seen Meeks up front, and I mean, I've tried to catch him when he's up in the lead. I couldn't catch him. And how dangerous has been for you when you've seen him in the lead?
He's definitely one tough cookie to catch because, you know, once he's up front, he's in his groove and he is just going.
And I honestly don't believe he's looking in the rearview mirror at this point. Ward passing Perry. Is Brandon Perry, of course, up front. Looks like Perry's on a different strat along with Ward. This is going to play out big, Jamie. Very big. Those two might have extended that deal. If they have a green flag stop, they got the fuel to go the distance. They're looking at a one more stop race.
Well, you know, I don't know because, like, you know, they were last on pit road 22 laps ago. So, you know, they definitely have a bit more fuel over the rest of the field, even though the rest of the field just pitted. It's going to be interesting to see how that's going to play out later on.
Yeah, I mean, Ward and Perry are a different strat. Robbins and I believe Erdman might be on newer tires too. Yeah, Erdman's on new tires. Bednar's is on new tires, clearly. Morales is on another different strat. You know what? Nobody wants. This is what we love to see in a strat race, Jamie. I mean, it's exciting to see this. You got different strats playing out here, and we're seeing what, 7, 8, 9. We're seeing 20 different strats here right now. And who's got the winning strategy? Who would be in a better spot? The guy who, you feel like it's the guy who has to do that one pit stop less, or is it the guy who it does pit as it's needed? I think James is dealing with this, looking at his phone again. But Thomas Meeks is out front, and we go look at the battle box here. Meeks is 4.2 behind, and Robbins is 2 seconds behind Simons right now. So this is going to shape up to be a true barn burner. We're going to take a brief commercial break, though, from the network here. Everybody out there in the chat, glad to see everybody here. Gina, Purple Polar Bear, Robin's family, glad to see you guys all in there. Hope you guys got the barbecue on because this thing is going to be a true barn burner at the end. Don't go anywhere as this race has really gotten rolling now. We'll be back after this brief commercial break.
She rolling late with a neon stare, coffee in one hand, no fear anywhere. Crew chief yelling till she saved the tire. She said that sounds cute, then lit the rears on fire. Paint all scratched from 3 white dreams. Radio chaos and engine screams. Mirror full of panic, smoke in the air. Still fixing her lipstick like she don't care. Green flag waving, everybody knows she's in your mirrors. Better say your prayers slow. That traffic crying, spot her losing hope. She treats every
as we're back here at Atlanta. Yes, Jenna, I know I'm a little chubby, but you know what? I still love you anyway. My wife Jenna, everybody, social media director, I believe is what we call her here at the deal. She's making sure the stream is nice, and I knew she was watching out there somewhere. As this race continues on, Jamie, the strat calls are going to have to tighten up. I mean, what would you do on a final pit stop if it does go to that point?
Well, I mean, that kind of is going to depend on how many laps to go.
I mean, honestly, if I got 40, if I got 40 to 40, that 40 lap window, you know, to go in this thing, I'm going to be looking at getting all 4 tires. Meanwhile, if it was to come down to, say, like a 10-lap shootout, you know, that's where you could get a little bit. Some drivers, if they got it set up right, they could actually do this, where they might be able to slam that. If you got a 5-lap shootout, slam the tire pressure on that right side and the rear. Get maybe a little bit of drive off there. But Jamie, I believe you have to lower the right front also to do that, don't you?
Well, I mean, in theory, if you had, like, you know, a green, white checker, 5 laps to go, you would definitely, you know, play with the air pressures. But the problem is, here, it's a fixed lead. You can't do that. So your options are 4 tires, 2 tires, or no tires.
I'd probably take 2 tires on the right side then. If I had the one set of tires in the bank. Now, if you don't have any tires in the bank and you're coming to a green, white checkered, and everybody else takes 2 tires, you are screwed.
That's what we call a sit and duck.
Some might call it a Ford. Just messing
Well,
with you,
there's
Davey.
that too.
Or you could call it a Toyota or a Chevy. They all got their little niches that they don't do well in. With the Gen 6, though, oddly enough, it's one of the last ones where the brand actually mattered a little bit. I felt like Chevy is a little bit, it felt like it has a little bit wider wheelbase, made it a little bit better in the corners. The Mustang with the Fords, absolute balance machine. Awesome to drive. However, when it came to the Toyota was the drafty monster. If you had a Toyota behind you, the Toyota seemed to be able to take the drafts really good. Me and Jamie, we were around during all 3 generations, in fact, I think, of the NASCARs here on. You might have been part of 4 generations there, Jamie, of the NASCARs anyway. And then, of course, the Monster Energy one, which nobody uses. And now they got the 2004, the Gen 4s on here, too.
There's more than just that on this platform, too. But, yeah, each car drives a little bit different, and they all have their own little niche of what the cars like and don't like.
It's not like a next gen, though. Next gens are absolutely all the same thing, just a different body.
A different body and a different sticker. Other than that, it's all the same. And I don't like them.
We'll call them stickers from now on. The next gens, we'll call them the sticker mobiles.
Sticker mobiles.
Dude, I'm not even kidding. I'm going to call them sticker mobiles from now on. If I have a if Prime Grid Racing jumps back, which they might do, we're not sure 100% yet. They're not sure exactly what they might do. But if they jump back to the next gen, we're going to just call them the sticker mobile Cup.
Sold to the highest bidder.
All right, the network wins. Yes. Do not. Jamie knows this one. Anytime you seem to mess with the network or something, the network gets even somehow. Social media platforms are awesome. For everybody in the chat, though, it is great to see everybody out there. I know Jamie's watching the chats, too.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
All right, who did it?
Oh, my. Who did it to me?
It looks like I'm having a report here. It's Ebert and Mike James, actually. Let's go back to this one. All right, they're going to get the Jamie, you sort out the award after we watch this. We'll make sure we hand out a proper award for this. Because they brought out the fourth caution tonight. So not bad. Actually, not a bad race altogether. A lot of strat calls. Now, this is going to shake the game up. Ebert collides with the wall. Okay, he gets sideways. So the wall collision comes down. James was a victim. As that is a heavy hit for James. That is going to result in a blown motor. Judging from that impact, Jamie, you've seen it happen plenty of times to know that is definitely a blown motor. As he had to jump right straight into the pit. Now, Jamie, what would be the call here? What are you thinking here?
Oh, I'm definitely coming for tires and fuel.
I'd say tires and fuel, and then also hope for this thing goes green the rest of the way, because when these guys come great, they are at the fuel window. We're going to take a brief commercial break for the servicemen and women out there, the people that really make the country great here. Don't go anywhere.
City lights flicker, heartbeat in the street, shoes on fire, rhythm in your feet. No more waiting, no more standing still. Tonight's alive and we're chasing the thrill. Feel the bass drop, let it pull you in. Lose your doubts, let the night begin. Every worry fades away when the music starts to play. Get up and dance, let your body move. Feel the fire, catch the groove. Hands up high, don't miss your chance. Lose control, just get up and dance. Get up and dance, no holding back. Follow the beat, stay on track. We're alive in every glance. So come on, get up and dance. Neon dreams in a crowded room, spinning fast like a wild monsoon. Laughing loud, we don't need a plan. Just you and me, in this moment we stand. Feel the rhythm take your soul. Let the music make you whole. Every second feels brand new. And the spotlight's shining through. Get up and dance, let your body move. Feel the fire, catch the groove. Hands up high, don't miss your chance. Lose control, just get up and dance.
Pace car comes off. We are going to be green flag in no time. Here we go. Jenna Lee calls it. We are racing once again, all bunched up. Now, Jamie, this is what we're talking about. This is going to be a pretty good race beforehand. Mix tightens up, gets up to Robbins. Michael Simons comes in. Simons takes advantage, gets underneath, and now we got another race leader here, Jamie. Jamie, this race has been pretty incredible, seeing all the different strats played through. But now that Simons is out front, you feel like he has time to shine.
Oh, he's definitely going to be out front, lead some laps. The traffic is going to help. It's just, how does he manage the pack behind? Is there 3 wide behind Willie Robbins here?
And Gabriel Garcia is coming into this fight. There's 3 wide back there fighting it out. That could be a not so fun move. Willie Robbins is actually looking to contend with Thomas Meeks here. Gabriel Garcia, the young gun, gets behind Meeks, forces him down. Oh my! Oh my, big one
we got it
here.
out.
Oh my, this is a big wreck. Oh my, holy smokes. We have at least 12 to 13 cars involved. Red flag the event. Jamie, did you wave it? You're telling him, right? Red flag.
Oh, we gotta stop. That was a major collision here on the front stretch. When did we go to New Atlanta? I thought this was Old Atlanta.
Man, what a wreck. We're gonna go back to where this one started, though, which would be on Gabriel Garcia. And this one here is gonna be this one here I feel is totally on Gabe on this one. As even when he's coming off of this one, you look at from the far chase here, Gabriel gets the big run, comes off the corner. He's looking to the high side, gets the run, bumps into Meeks, and that is just game over. Sends Meeks down, and it just bites him in the tail. Michael Simons pulls way out there. Jamie, I mean, this one was an absolute big one. How much you were down there? You jumped down there to the chat. How much helmets are flying right now?
Oh, helmets are flying. Pit crews are thrashing to try and fix these machines. It was just total carnage, and everybody's getting pretty hot under the collar.
Yes, you know, this one here, you see them all just kind of. There is going to be a penalty dished out after that one. I am sure of that one. But now Michael Simon sits up front pretty. You know, William Robbins had to go down and take a pit. Matt Flemming pit. Keller pit. Bednar. Everybody had to pit on this thing. It took up the whole field. We had 20. Has to be arguably the largest wreck in network history, and we just got to witness this one. That's not how this is occurring. Last week they were beating the caution deal. This week they're beating the car count for involved in the caution. All right. Sign me up, Jamie. So, Jamie, after that one, how are some of these groups going to have to recover? I mean, do you feel like that could have just set some of these drivers up in a better position after the last caution?
Yes, but I think they're also on edge now knowing that most of them probably took that fast repair. There is no coming back, and now you got to be careful. You know, we're getting down to it inside of, 36 to go roughly. You know, guys got to be smart here, because if not, well, we just saw the end result.
Yes, you know, we do see Marty is out of this race. Ebert might join in the same fate. Frank Warner is out. Gabriel Garcia has the meatball. So if anybody's wondering if anybody's hungry, go to Gabriel Garcia's pit. He's got some spaghetti and meatballs in the pit. If you're hungry, head there. They're sitting right on the truck. Can't miss them. Gabe's Italian, right?
I don't think so, but he's got spaghetti and meatballs for us. That's all I'm looking forward to. At least I get
Sweet,
dinner
we're
after
good to
this.
go then. Head to the Gabe's pit for spaghetti and meatballs. Here we go. Simons, Robbins, green flag flies, generally calls it, and we are racing once again. As she's not having to wave her arm too much, so her arm should not be tired this time. Michael Simons, of course, having a solid line through the inside. Can he get the slide job on Robbins? No, he cannot. Side by side, down the backstretch. Going down the drag strip. Simons is going to have to be careful. Nearly 3 wide for the lead. Now, James, you see Flemming in there. Flemming is looking. He wants that. He wants it. But he can't quite get there. He's kind of locked out. Does he have the room to maybe make a pass here?
No, I mean, he's kind of in that, roadblock situation at 180 miles an hour. He's just kind of got to, maybe push his teammate along just to get by Simons. Now that it's single cloud out, now he can start planning on where he wants to go.
Yeah, as you see Simons. Simons is a really, this is where he impressed me. He's really solid on his line right now. If you watch the race line, he's nearly hitting the same point nearly every lap, staying right on Robbins. He's not backing off that hammer. One mistake by Robbins could cost Robbins the position, but also we have seen throughout the night, Simon's car does look a little bit loose in a longer run situation. Whereas we haven't really seen, this is where Robbins might have to do refresher tires on it. So do you feel like Simon might have to save a little bit?
Maybe a little bit, but as you pointed out, as the run goes on, he definitely gets looser. And I would prefer to be a little bit looser than opposed to being tighter, because once the car starts to get tight, it doesn't matter how much wheel you put into it, the thing's still going to drive straight up the racetrack.
Yeah, but Robbins throws the block. And this is, I don't know if it's such a thing here, Jamie. I raced with these things back before I even knew what this is are they able to aero block with these cars like they are the next show? You know what, Jamie? I think the curse is back. Brandon Perry next to the record. Let's go see what happened to Perry here. As we're just going to go right up here. We're going to go up top here, see if we can't get a good view. Looks like we were just talking about it. Bednar's tightens up. Sends Perry around. And the good news about this car is there was no true front end contact, so everybody managed to get out of there. As long as that front end is intact, it does not blow that motor, so he should be able to get it back out. Now, whether or not they got one in the tank with a set of tires, Jamie, who do you think was smart enough to save it? Because I think they came in with four.
That's a tough one. I mean, we've had enough cautions where plenty of guys could have came in, changed tires. I'm not so sure anybody's got, they might have one set left, and if they're smart, they're going to save it for later.
Yeah, I definitely foresee this race coming down to the wire of who has the better strat. Now we went really easy on, the first 30, 40 laps, we've seen the cautions. Well, then they had a great green flag run where drivers did have to pit under green. Now it's back-to-back cautions again. This is where some of the drivers excel and some of them don't. Who can get out the gate quick and who can't? As drivers to watch out for, Jamie, how about you give us that list? He's dealing on the phone again. I would put Robbins, Simons, Flemming, Meeks, the entire top five on that list of guys to watch out for on this last run here. However, back here, Josh Larson, I would not rule out of this one, along with Isaac Morales. We've seen him do some pretty good things. Now, Brandon Perry did manage to save the car. He's still out there. And he's got some help just here, but looks like we will be green flag this next time by, though. As we do see a few drivers out. Looks like Michael James, Marty Van Escayan, Ebert, Gabriel Garcia, is still in the pits for extended time with the meatball. And Frank Warner all out, so some guys, they had another tough night for them. Other drivers having a great night. So hopefully we do see history in the deal here, as we have seen the largest wrecking network history on the network here. All right, so we got drivers for the 5. We got them for the 51. good news is I think they can all manage to. I feel like they got a strong showing here. As we are still waiting for that number 3 car, the Goodrich car, to manage to get the number 1 spot at the end of the night. It's never been done in network history, nor have we ever seen nearly an entire field get wrecked. But hey, the show must go on. We're in the blackout bunker.
Green flag, green
that flag flies. Here we go. It looks like Simon gets a good start on this one. Robbins gets to work on that high mid-line. Matt Flemming is also in this picture, and he is known to pull some stuff out. Now Simons is still maintaining that inside line. Swings it up high, forces Robbins a little bit to the high side. He's gonna have to slide drop if he wants this one, but he can't quite get clear. And William Robbins comes across the line first here. So Robbins setting off to lead a few laps. Interestingly enough, the middle part of that turn on the low side seems to be really quick. And now Simons might try to get it on that high side, if he can get it up there. And Simons holds that high side line. Meanwhile, we have a battle for the lead here. Thomas Meeks grabs the lead. Simons drifts up the track and gets tight. And that opens the door for Flemming to come into the picture with Landon Bednarz, it looks like, right behind him. We were talking about him early on. Josh Larson is in a battle with these guys also now. So Josh Larson has entered the front 6, battling with Cody Keller, but Landon Bednarz loses it on that high side a little bit, and the position. Josh Larson comes through, takes over 5th.
Oh, wreck behind.
Oh my, that's Jesse Erdman.
And we keep it under green.
He's off the track. I mean, the Stewart,
yellow.
There it is. It does look like that it did have something to do with Jesse Erdman. So we're going to go back to this caution here. And we're going to take a look and see maybe what progressed out of this. This one didn't happen for a little bit here. Oh, quarter speed here. Oh, contact. Contact with the 33 of Ben Madden. And that's going to be a tough call for the stewards here tonight. As that one is definitely going to be left up to the race stewards at the end of the night. For everybody out there watching, though, really appreciate you guys checking in and everything. We're going to take a brief commercial break from all those men and women across the country that helped this great nation. Don't go anywhere.
Green flag dropping, I'm glued to the floor. Crew chief yelling, you should slow before turn 4. I said brakes are optional, speed is the plan. Now I'm drafting 3 wide in a borrowed van.
Hey reporter, asking what's your strategy? Hope and vibes and more catastrophe. Tires screaming louder than my spotter's mic. I missed the corner by a county line.
Fuel light flashing, engine coughing, smoke still passing everybody like it's some kind of joke. I don't need brakes, so I'll use someone else's. Slide through the corner yelling, everybody help us. Door bangs, symphonies, sparks in the night. If we survive this lap, we're racing all night. I don't need brakes, now the pedal's useless. Front bumper bent, but the vibes are ruthless. Crew chief praying, fans all amazed. Somebody stop him, body I was never raised. Got a shopping cart set up and a lawn chair seat. Cup holder full of gas station sweet tea. Helmet crooked sideways, radio's fried. Still hitting epics is mostly by accident and pride.
Some caution fly, thought it meant go faster. Now the pace caught thinks I'm a natural disaster. One love loose, and the splitter's gone. But the stereo works, so we carry on.
Left front wobbling like a grocery wheel. Steering got the consistency of oatmeal. Sponsor called asking, can you save the car?
Too late, buddy, parts are in the yard.
I don't need brakes, so I'll borrow yours. Trade paint coupons at the body shop doors. Smoke in the mirror, crowd on their feet. Somehow this heat still can't beat.
All right, we are ready to go green once again. Here we go. Green flag flies. Dodge Larson has the command. And this is where you really have to hope. It is 20 laps the distance here. And what could be all out for Jamie. And here we do see it. 3 wide, close quarters. Slide job out of Simons. And guess what? We have 3 wide and flying here. Jamie, how bad could this be at the end of the night if these guys don't hold their line?
Well, we've seen it once, and it could end big if guys aren't good.
It looks like Thomas Biggs grabs control over the number 3 there of Simons. I don't know if we're ever going to see that happen, Jamie. I mean, we've been waiting for it. We want the Goodrich machine to get up front. Let's go, Goodrich. We are hoping for the number 3 to take control of this thing. Jamie, it's been a long time coming since we've seen anything. We have never seen it here, in fact, on the network, in the history of the network, in over 2.5 years, maybe 3 years now. I'd have to go double check when my first stream actually was. But these guys are close quarters combat now. This comes down to, Jamie, I think, where do you want to put your car at the end of the night? I mean, what do you do? Do you go for broke here and or do you keep doing the same lines?
Well, I mean, you're definitely racing with a sense of urgency now. You know the pay window's opening in about 15 laps. But you also got to be conservative a little bit, too, and be mindful, because if you push too hard now, you're not going to have the tire later.
Yeah, I mean, and some of these guys, I got a feeling, don't have any tires left in the pits, in fact. Pretty sure the Meeks might not, Robbins might not. And, oh my goodness, Brandon Perry steps into the scene. Brandon Perry has won here in Atlanta before. Can he do it again? Maybe. It's not a super speedway, though, so who knows. As Brandon Perry has had great finishes here in the past, can he get another good one? Jamie, I feel like you might be driving angry at this point.
You never know. I mean, he's in a great position. It's side by side. Got 15 laps to go. Let's see what happens.
And, of course, Brandon Perry, oh, my, door to door. Oh, my goodness. That is going to be...
And commentators curse strikes again.
We're not going to talk about that. Not until after.
You'll be in trouble. Nope.
Robbins and Meeks side by side. The battle for the lead continues. Brandon Perry obviously is not going to be happy about that one. Borderline, he is probably fuming at this point. We're not going to pull him up here or nothing. We know how he is sometimes. And all these drivers, in fact. But we were talking about this beforehand. Meeks, Meeks up front, very dangerous. We talk about him all the time here at Atlanta in particular. And does Robbins have the skills to get around Meeks, do you think, Jamie?
Oh yeah, Robbins came from the back tonight. He's been fast all night long, and now he's got that hot rod up front. I think he does have a chance to get around Meeks.
We got a definitely great fight up front. We haven't talked about that. Looks like Robbins trying to shoot for the lead here. Nearly door to door. Simons is looking in there though. Simons is waiting for something to happen. Simons is looking for the contact. Meeksy gets tight. Flemming and Simons nearly contact, cost Simons the position. And that's what we're talking about. One mistake will cost you this race. With 12 to go, drivers are going to have to be head on a swivel and elbows out a little bit, I think. Matt Flemming, of course, trying to avoid the "You Suck" award as he gets to the inside line, but can't quite get enough pace down that drag strip.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Jamie, why do we bother? As it looks, it's something with Collins, in fact. So we're going to go back to this one as it looks like something with Collins. Collins might have, tightened up. Collins tight, hard up into the wall. Comes down straight across the nose. Neck code engaged as the 51 has nowhere to go. That is 3-car stack up there right in the middle of the track. Definitely going to be bringing out a caution there. I don't think Larson got it. Yeah.
For the life of me, I just don't understand why people, when they get tight, they just add wheel to it, stay in the throttle, and think it's going to get them straight.
Yeah.
No. Just lift. Is it that hard? We would have way less cautions if people would stop doing that.
I honestly see it too. We see it a lot more actually in sim racing now. Where, the car's tight. It's tight. That's fine. Well, shift your line or, jump up top. We do see. That's interesting, Jamie. Simons is going down pit lane. This is going to be interesting. But you see more drivers out there as it tightens up. They get a little bit scared to let out, thinking that they're going to get smoked behind. But if you let out a little bit, it's going to resettle the car with these. And it looks like Simons left one in the tank, Jamie. He has fresh he has fresh lefts.
Well, I don't agree with that, but
I probably would have taken the right sides.
I mean,
if I had them.
All he had left, but I mean, I wouldn't have given up running fourth to put a set of left sides on. That just seems wild to me.
We'll see how it pans. Who was it that said it? We're gonna go dodgeball type deal right now. It's a bold strategy there, Jamie. Let's see how this pans out.
Oh, it's definitely a bold strategy.
Robbins is going to lead the way. He's got Meeks right behind, Flemming right there, and Jesse Erdman as well. So Jesse Erdman performing very well tonight. Not the usual Jesse we're used to seeing, but he is up front with purpose.
You know who else this caution really benefited?
Brandon Perry.
Brandon Perry. Caution's back out. He's able to restack the deck. He's running in the top 8. Got 7-6 to go when we restart here. It's going to get fun.
Well, you got to remember, though, Perry did have that. I'm wondering if he doesn't have flat spotting on those tires.
If he don't got tires, I mean, he's got what he's got. He's got to make the best of them.
Well, he's definitely good at doing that. He comes over, he joins in from, he does race in the Grand Prix series, so he's not a bad driver. He's an average Joe, I should say, as we all like to be average Joes around here. For all the fans out there, hang on to your hats. It's not over. 7 laps of distance. 1 winner coming to the deal. The servicemen and women, get on your hands and feet or whatever you want to get on top of. Grab your popcorn, grab the soft drink, grab your adult beverage if you got one. Do whatever you want to do. It's not over yet, and this is going to get very interesting really quick. It is going to be out the gate to see who wins here tonight. And here we go. The green flag flies door to door out of a couple drivers in the second row there. Not saying any names. Keller and Bednar's kind of hunting this one down. Simon switches it 3 wide. As expected, Simon sends it 3 wide, door to door out of Bednar's and Keller. And big wreck! This one is going to follow under big review. That was with Bednar's. And we're going to go back and take a look at this. We're going to give you guys our expert opinion. We're experts, right?
Only on Wednesdays.
Oh, okay. So you see Keller Bednar's there. Net code engaged. Huge net code coming off of Keller. Look at this gap. iRacing seriously fixed the box, dude. Look at this. You can, you know what? I can squeeze my chubby butt in that gap there between those 2 cars, Jamie. As you're watching this one, they're door to door there. So they're door to door in the corner. They didn't let off of the corner. The 3 Simons is right there, but as they come out again, here's where the net code just says, see you later, Bednar's, you're done. And that's where it was at. Monster net code, Jamie. And I mean, how big of a gap was that between those cars?
There was definitely a lot of room there, but you know, unfortunately, that is the side of sim racing, right? And iRacing just came off a big overhaul, so obviously the net coding is a big thing. It reminds me back of the early days when I first started iRacing all them years ago, where net code caused a lot of cautions.
Yes. You know, of course, that gap they had there, you could fit the Grand Canyon, possibly the Eiffel Tower, and maybe a small state.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
Take your reference however you want to do it. That's what the network called on that monster net code issue right there. Bednar's, in fact, probably didn't even see that one coming. Which puts it into an interesting state. Robinson's out front, Meeks right behind him. And of course, you got Jesse Erdman and Matt Flemming there with Cody Keller. Now, Landon Bednar's, of course, because the net code saved him, is still out there. And Michael Simons is still out there also, so I think he might have saved the car. But it's obviously after that one, I don't believe he's going to be able to keep those tires. Do you feel like cooling the tires might have helped him a little bit here? At the lower speed.
No, I mean, he definitely went for a big slide.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a hit and miss. What's the state of that number 3 is going to be at? We go to this restart, but if I were the number 3 on this restart, it might fall under green-white checkered here. Actually, it was 127 laps in to a 130 lap race. If I were the number 3, I'd almost try to consider bringing it to the high side to maintain a to get more speed out of it as opposed to saving the tire. Checkers wreckers, baby. That's what we're talking about here. It would be a bold strat, as nobody wants to send it on the hauler early. However, a few drivers have. They it just was not their night, so hopefully they can pack it up and get it all reworked for next week. As I think this might be next week might be the start of the chase. That pace car comes off, green flag flies. Robinson Meeks Flemming right there. Fleming is pushing on Robbins pretty hard here.
Oh, Larson just dumped Keller.
Oh, where's Keller at? Looks like he saved it, so we're going to continue green. And of course, we are coming up with... Once it comes to the white flag, all gloves are off. Am I right? Oh, Robbins hard up to the wall. Interesting. That brings Matt Flemming to the front. That is going to be investigated at the end of the night with 2 to go here. It puts Flemming, Erdman, Simons, Meigs, and Larson into the top 5. Gabriel Garcia is poking his nose in there. He's like, hey, buddy, I'm going to poke my nose in here, too. Garcia's maybe going for some hot laps here. White flag flies, no more cautions, all gloves are off, nobody's backing off, nothing. As Simons trying to catch up to that lead. Erdman closes the door. Flemming has the lead. He might avoid the award here tonight, Jamie. He might avoid it. Coming around 3, going to 4. Flemming looks like he's going to have it. Flemming is going to win here. Simons is going to come across the line. Third place, Erdman takes second. Meigs comes in 4th. Larson comes in 5th. Morales, Bednarz, Perry, Keller, Robbins are top 10. Oh my, okay, Ward gets top 10. Robbins at 11th. Then we got Deshawn, Crabtree, Madden, Collins, Garcia, Hendrick, Michael James, Ebert, Vanessa Cayenne, Warner, and of course Jamie Pugh. Bringing up the rear as Jamie was out there. We just didn't see him. He was invisible. He was running that limited edition Houdini machine. We're going to go ahead and start bringing him up here, Jamie. We're going to bring up Josh Larson for his after-race interview. Larson.
Hey.
What a night. You put that 51 in the top 5 once again here. How does this one feel?
You know, Brandon, I got to bring up something real quick. Listen, there's a team, starts with an F, and they block, manipulate the race, and then cry about it every week. And I'm just going to call them out. They're just nothing but two-faced people that cry about everything in their own little perfect world. It's not great. So this top 5 is great because I had this race won. I had 10-lap newer tires, 3 wide, and guess what? You get around a flagship car and you get wrecked every week. Same thing. So I'm calling them out. They're nothing but a piece of trash, two-face, all of them, and flagship. And call them out, Brandon.
Oh man, Devers are flying.
Oh,
here
they
in the
are.
booth.
They'll be your best friends, and then they'll go out drinking, get all drunk with their families, and talk crap about you. And then come back to their little pedestals in the world and think they're great. Well, that's over. Those days are over. The flagship car's in my way. It's getting wrecked. I'm going to wreck them every single race until I'm kicked out of the league.
Well, on another note, Larson, yeah.
Hey,
pretty hot in the car. Other
thank
than
you,
that, you ran a great race all night. How was the actual drive of the car tonight? I mean, we know you're locked in pretty much all night.
I hate these things. I just hate it because it's just pedal to the metal. It's drafting. It's drafting, and then once the tires go away, you gotta lift a little bit. But I hate these drafting tracks like this. I'm ready for some big horsepower, low downforce cars. Let people show their talent.
All right, man. Well, you ran a great race. Any shout outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching out there?
Yeah, shout out to all the first responders, our troops. Shout out to my beautiful wife. She's watching. And I know she's cheering me on. Hopefully she didn't give you too much crap in the chat. And shout out to you guys for letting me vent there on the air. Hopefully it spices things up a little bit, and yeah, on to wherever else we're going.
All right, man. Well, good luck in the next one, man. Two in a row being in the top 5. Glad to see the true Josh Larson is right back in the building.
Hey, you know what? I try to play nice guy, and nice guy just gets you ran over, so it's on.
All right, man. Well, good luck in the next one. Can't wait to see what you do.
We'll see you.
Thank you. So Josh Larson, still a little hot under the collar here. Let's hear from Thomas Meeks next to see how he's feeling after that one. Thomas.
Hello.
Man, what a night. You got in the top 5. Tough racing all the way through. How was this one for you?
It was fine. Just unlucky there at the end. Willie wasn't clear. Kind of came down to try to take air off me and just barely a tap and sent him up and checked me up and just allowed the other two to get around. Would have liked to have contended at the win. I think I had something there at the end for Flemming. It would have been pretty cool to see. But yeah, I mean, it was a fun race.
Yes, I mean, when you were out there running it in the deal at the middle part of it, I mean, you had the lead. How did the car feel? I mean, because it looked like you were in a whole new zone.
Yeah, I mean, I think here in this car, I'm better in the long run. That's what I was able to do there, even under green flag pitting, come out and just retake the lead and still have a good, 4-second gap or whatever it was. But yeah, I wish it would have stayed green. It'd been really nice to play out another green flag stop. And I don't know, if it stayed green, I think I could have had it. But, cautions happen, and then cautions breed cautions, and then just jumble everybody back up and just gives everybody a shot. But it was a fun race.
All right, man. Well, you did a great run. Any shout-outs you got to do out there for anybody out that might be watching, cheer you on in that number 55?
Yeah, shout out to my wife and kids, my dad, my whole family, all the flagship family as well, the wives, the kids that watch. Shout out to Wilson America on the 55. Then you got Wazal watching the 16. Flip Dogs on the 88. I think it's 88, right? He's in 88. Flem is in 88.
Yeah.
Yeah, 88. I get confused. He's ran 8 and 88, so you know. And then of course Keller right there, and yeah, just shout out to you. And I do believe the stream, what is it? Salute, right? That we're saluting the service.
Salute to service, yes, that is correct.
So shout out to them, everybody that served. We can't thank them enough. Put their lives on the line for us, so the ones that are back home can live a happy and free life, and keep us away from all the the bad out there. But yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to Brandon Perry.
All right, man. Well, congrats on a big top 5 here tonight, and can't wait to see what you do next week.
Thank you.
Thank you. There we go. And it looks like Michael Simons is not in there, but he would like to say thank all the men and women out there who help keep the country running, and for all those servicemen and women out there. Appreciates all that. Also, he'd like to say Blackout Racing Network is the best network out there. Now let's go into Jesse Urban. We're going to see how he feels after that one. Jesse.
Yeah, I got you.
Man, what a night you got. It's been a tough season so far, but tonight, I mean, that number 45, you put it up into the podium. How does this one feel after such a hard drive all season?
Yeah, I have to admit it feels pretty good. It's been a pretty rough season so far, and I knew I had it's all the more worse because I knew I had some pace, but it just it never really materialized till tonight. So felt pretty good. I don't know if I would. I don't know. I had a fast car tonight. It was a fun race.
If you would have had if the opportunity would have risen where you would have had the opportunity, you feel like you had a shot for taking over the lead at some point?
Yeah, I mean the last lap I was kind of a little too far off, but I got a big run down the backstretch, and maybe if I would have sent it a little bit harder, but I was kind of at that point I was like, man, I just want to finish good right now. So I don't know, maybe if I would have pushed it a little bit harder, I would have made it a little more interesting. But it was a fun race.
Yeah, man. Well, you had it on. You put it up there. You finally got up into the spot where we know you're capable of getting to. And what a drive out of you. Any shout outs you got to do for anybody out there that might be watching, cheer you on in that number 45 PGR American flag, red, white, and blue, baby, inspired livery.
Yeah, I'd like to shout out all the people that have served our country, and including all those frontline forces with the EMTs and even nurses. It's they do a lot for us. So, and then I'd like to shout out all the boys that show up every night, and all the viewers, and of course yourself for putting on a good stream.
All right, Jesse, thank you for coming on up here. I didn't know how you'd feel about an interview, but you got drug up here anyway. But great job here tonight, and congrats on a big second place finish here at Atlanta.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. And now we're going to talk to the main man driving that number 88 Flem Dogs machine, Matt Flemming. Let's hear from him next. Matt.
Brandon.
What a night. You avoid the award, buddy. You avoid the award.
Yay.
I think I inspired you a little bit. But
right.
you got the win here. How was this one for you? Because, I mean, it looked like you were holding back and just saying really reserved through most of the race. Did you just let that car just come into at the end of the race then when it needed it?
I would love to say yes. That was totally planned. No, so right off the bat, like I think it was turn 1 or whatever, the 9 car got loose and I slowed up and I got hit in the back. And I was full gas and these guys were just blowing by me. That damage absolutely killed me. So I was already in the back. Then I pit on the first caution, had a speeding penalty. So once again, still had to be in the back. No big deal. Then yeah, worked our way up. And then we had another caution. Or no, it was the green flag stop. Somewhere around the green flag stop. I was speeding in the pits again, like a moron. So yeah, there's 2 speedings, and yeah, I was lapped down. Luckily, we had a caution, as much as one doesn't want a caution, but luckily we did have one. I was a lucky dog, and was just able to work up there. The ending was so weird. I probably really shouldn't be here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Just the 5 and 55, they made contact. 5 went shooting up in front of me. Next thing I know, I got the lead, and Jesse's behind me, and he's a little ways back at that point. It was just kind of, well, hold on and don't mess up, and I guess I got it. So definitely a weird ending, and I can't wait to go back and actually look at it and see what did happen. Are you there? Zach cannot hear you.
Yeah, great race out of you. Sorry, my mic, I turned it off a little bit. But you ran a great race the whole time. I mean, basically pack racing like these Gen 6s are known for. And you gradually worked up, and it finally put you up into the spot where you wanted. And, of course, unfortunately, contact happens. It's tough racing, but that's racing how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. You got any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be cheering you on?
Yeah, first and foremost, want to shout out the Flem Dogs Auto Repair. Once again, on the 88, was able to bring her home for them. Then shout out to everybody in the league. I mean, this was a fun race. There was a lot of really, really close. This update was really weird on iRacing. The cars seemed like they were glitching out, and it was, like I said, this whole race was weird and how it went, but it was a lot of fun still. So yeah, shout out to everybody racing here. Shout out to you up there in the booth, doing your thing, and shout out to all the servicemen and women out there. I hope if anybody was watching it, you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, then just shout out to the whole flagship crew in general. Once again, we had a really strong. I don't think we finished quite like we wanted, but we definitely did have a lot of good cars. So.
All right, man. Well, congrats. You got any fuel in the tank?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I think I do.
Let it rip, buddy. Let it rip. We're eyes are on you on victory lane. There you go, buddy. The smoke show from Flemming, everybody. I'm gonna get Matt out of here. Let him party in the booth, a little, party in the chat a little bit. As thank you for coming on up here, Matt. Thank you. Great win here out of you, and congrats.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. That's Matt Flemming, everybody, driver of the number 88 Flem Dogs machine. Now, for everybody out there watching, walk up to a first responder, whoever, walk up to any service member and thank them. They do what they do so we can do what we do right here on this network. And to my loving wife, shout out to you. I love you. I can't wait to see what you I can't wait to see you when you get home. Also, for everybody else out there, Robin's family, Gina, all you guys, thank you for watching. I'm going to be getting out of here for the night, and I will be back live again Saturday night as Blackout Racing League brings on the GR Cup presented by... powered by Smith Media, along with the ARCA cars. That's right. It's going to be the Bluegrass 150 right there. 100 laps at Kentucky. So can't wait to see what happens on Saturday. I'll catch you guys later. I'm out of here. Have a great night.
Yelling in my headset loud. Break a little earlier, I'm making him proud. Wheels shaking, crazy force